One of the best things about the SEMA show is new products. We're with our good buddy Waylon from TMI. He's going to show us what they brought to the SEMA show.
Well, what we got behind us is an 05 Mustang owned by our marketing director, Larry Ashley. And if you'd seen this thing 3 weeks ago, you wouldn't have recognized it. I mean, it is nowhere near the same car it was. It's sitting on an air ride, sitting on Boston wheels and Continental tires. But inside, I think, is where the real shocker is.
Yeah, the car looks great. The seats really set it apart. Tell us about these seats.
Well, what you're looking at is actually a factory frame for an 05 to 09 Mustang. Believe it or not, what we've done is create a foam that encompasses the factory headrest. So underneath here is a factory frame, factory headrest, and then our foam will fit over both of those to give you a high back sport bucket in your factory original car.
And these are, I'm assuming this is the first time they've been seen. They're not even available yet?
I tell you what, Bill, there's a couple seats here today. This is the first time I've ever even seen these seats. So SEMA is the place to unveil things, and we definitely took full advantage of that. We've got 30 seats behind you, and every one of those seats is brand new unveiled today.
And is this seat style going to be available for the, you said it's 05 through 09, will the 10 and up be available as well?
10 is something we're going to look at probably next year. 05 to 09 is still so new for us. With these seats, 05 to 07, the non-airbag option is available, and then 08 and 09, the airbag option will be available very, very soon.
And your seats will work with an airbag version when they become available, obviously. I know we're still ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, this is still a prototype, I guess you could say, but this spring we'll have an airbag option, airbag certified, as it was factory.
And this is front and rear seats? The rear seats do match?
Correct. That's every seat that we manufacture. It's a common misconception. A lot of people out there doing these high back sports seats only do the front seats. For every front seat we do, we also manufacture a rear seat to match.
So the design on the back looks identical to the front?
Yeah, absolutely. Every seat that we manufacture a front bucket for, as you've seen behind us, we also manufacture a rear seat to match.
And you have a bunch of new bucket seats for different year Mustangs as well, and a couple cool door panels you want to show us?
Yeah, absolutely. Take a look at those.
All right, Waylon, I'm really familiar with the console. We saw a lot of them. The seats look familiar, but they're a little different than the normal Sport R and Sport 2. What are these?
Yeah, here at TMI, we get bored really easy. So what's new to you is old news to us. We did the Sport seats, then we did the Sport 2, then we did the Sport R, which you guys are very familiar with. This is the Sport X on the left in the black, and the Sport XR in the red on the right. Now essentially it's like a Sport 2 and a Sport R version of a Mustang seat, but we've made a more universal pattern to it, threw in some of these grommets for a little bit of extra styling in the seat.
And these are going to use the same foam as before?
Correct.
Same frames, it just gives it a little more style by adding the holes?
Absolutely, we just spiced it up a little bit. You're looking at factory Mustang frames from 64 to 67. That's the same foam as the Sport 2 and the Sport R. It's just a new approach to the upholstery. Like I said, we just wanted to jazz it up a little bit.
Very cool. Now tell us a little about these door panels.
With the upgrade of the seats, obviously we had to have an upgrade to the door panel to make everything tie in. What you're looking at on the bottom is our 67 to 68 Mustang Sport XR panel. And again, it's a fully plastic back replacement for your factory door panel. But what we did is added a contrast stitch that's available in 5 colors, as well as the unisuede, and then the grommets again to bring it a little bit more attitude to the stock panel.
This is going to cover the whole panel then, no painted visible at all?
Absolutely, it's brand new for the 67, 68s, and the panel above is a 64, 66, which originally was just almost an insert on the door. We've taken a full panel to encompass it, like you saw on the Mach 1s.
Very cool.
Again, it gives it a little bit more modern approach to a classic styling.
And both these will work with the stock style door handles?
Yeah, absolutely. They're pre-punched on the back to give you that option.
Thanks for showing us your new products. Can't wait to get some of them in the shop. Thanks again for your time, man. We appreciate it. Good seeing you.
Absolutely, Bill. Always good to see you.